October 2, 2014, the Swachh Bharat mission was launched in India for achieving open defecation-free cities and to put the focus on sanitation and hygiene in the country. WSUP has been working in the sanitation sector along with state governments and urban local bodies for over 3 years in India. Their expertise in the subject has enabled many municipal corporations to build on their existing knowledge and implement the objectives of the Swachh Bharat mission with further precision.
After WSUP tied up with GVMC, WSUP looked after the implementation part of the open defecation, control of open defecation. And after it was successful, then we started implementing the fecal sludge and septic management policy. And it's been 2 years since WSUP has tied up with GVMC, and we have gone a long way ahead.
After working alongside Greater Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation in Vizag and achieving significant success in the objectives of SBM, WSUP meticulously translated their learnings from the experience into SBM in a Box.
SBM in a Box is a fun tool for making urban local bodies and the municipal officials and the SBM functionaries to be aware and get oriented on what are the key objectives of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban, what are the key results that are expected out of this national flagship program, and how can you achieve them in a shortest span of time.
Encapsulating the knowledge of the water and sanitation sector, SBM in a Box has 10 tools, each more engaging and interactive than the other.
Same things that are being imparted through PowerPoint presentations or talking, it is more interactive, do it by yourself kind of a tool that was tested in Ranchi with the municipal functionaries and the state level SBM directorate officials. And we got some very fine results, and we have been able to now finalize and fine tune all the 10 tools that were developed. So we have encapsulated all those tools into a box which you can carry it wherever you want to, prepare SBM functionaries and SBM officials to understand and appreciate the fuller scope of Swachh Bharat Mission Urban in terms of accelerating the implementation of the different components of the program.
SBM in a Box is delivered through a workshop, and since 2016, WSUP has conducted these workshops in Bihar, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, Mizoram and Jharkhand, transferring the learnings from Vizag and building the capacity of the municipal functionaries in the states.
We, along with WSUP, we strategized that let us go with this concept of capacity building, and it should start from the top. So first we called all the municipal commissioners and all the state level offices, and we had 2 days of workshop in Lucknow, and it was all organized by WSUP, and they were carrying the knowledge, experience and information from Vizag experiment which they had conducted. So ward level committee and all record, how to keep record about your meetings and other things. It was shared and discussed with the municipal commissioners of 16 municipal corporations in UP.
Delivered in sessions, SBM in a Box workshop begins with a warm-up exercise and a revisit to the basics of sanitation with the helps of tools like the F diagram, germ theory, SBM key objectives puzzle and the SBM component puzzle. The second session brings the focus on the ward-by-ward approach to achieve open defecation-free status.
Achieving the ODF status means our state was perhaps the 3rd or 4th state in the country to be declared ODF, and thereafter we were verified ODF in this March also. So all our ULBs are right now verified, re-verified. Some of the ULB has achieved this certification thrice or 4 times also. But still we know that there are gaps. Although we have been certified by QCI as ODF, but there are some gaps here and there, and we need to plug it in.
Officials are taught the details of the ward-by-ward approach through interactive tools like the ladder game, jigsaw puzzle, sanitation mapping and understanding open defecation. Session number 3 is dedicated to the most critical objective of the Swachh Bharat mission, fecal sludge and septage management.
WSUP और अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ गवर्नमेंट का जो कार्य हो रहा है, इससे गवर्नमेंट जो काम करना था, जो गवर्नमेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के जो एम्प्लॉयज़ हैं वो कर रहे हैं, बट अदर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को जोड़ के काम करने से ये होता है जो हमारे साथ कहीं गैप रह जाती है। ये जो वर्कशॉप्स हैं, ये रेगुलर जो सेमिनार्स हैं, या हम ULBs में लेके ऐसी एक्टिविटीज़ कर रहे हैं, इसका पर्पस ही है कि अवेयरनेस ला के और हमारा जो मिशन और गोल है उसको अचीव करें नेक्स्ट ईयर।
Once all the wards are open defecation free and each toilet is connected to a septic tank or the underground drainage systems, the sanitation value chain completes itself when fecal sludge is routinely disposed safely in the pumping stations by fully equipped and licensed operators, which is later treated in the treatment plants before being released in the nalas and the rivers. And this knowledge is imparted to the officials through tools like the fecal flow diagram. The holistic planning and execution of the sanitation value chain gives rise to the next step, which is sustaining the achievements through a calculated approach, featured in the 4th session of the workshop and reiterated by the tool called responsibility chart.
Uses in the first phase is the easiest thing to do, but uses of toilet over a period of time is the most difficult part. So sustaining this ODFness is going to be a challenge. Now without any motivation, you need to have a machinery which can really function. Apart from this motivation, we also need to work for retrofitting of the faulty toilets. Because when you are building toilet at such a large pace in such a large number, there are bound to be some toilets which are not really technically fit toilets.
शौचालय बनेगा तभी हम बाहर जाने वालों को रोक सकते हैं, जब उनके पास शौचालय अवेलेबल हो। अब IC एक्टिविटीज़ के तहत लोगों को जागरूक करना है। बिहेवियर चेंज टाइम टेकिंग प्रोसेस है, एक्टिविटीज़ रेगुलर चल रही हैं, काफ़ी अच्छा कार्य हो रहा है और कूड़ा कचरा को भी हम लोग रीयूज़ में ला रहे हैं और उससे इन्वायरमेंट ख़राब ना हो, उसके लिए एक पूरा व्यापक तरीके से एकदम साइंटिफिक मैनेजमेंट के तहत उस पर कार्य कर रहे हैं।
The waste and sanitation economy holds immense potential in India, and the private players in the sector have a major part to play. The 5th session of the workshop focuses on strengthening public-private partnership to accelerate the objectives of the Swachh Bharat mission, with an end-to-end study and discussion of the challenges and the step-by-step implementation of the SBM objectives in a certain time frame. The workshop's teachings empower the officials of urban local bodies to accelerate the results of SBM at the ground level, smartly sustain the achievements and creatively evolve with time.